Have a seat, I got something to show you. This is the last of my recent auction wins on eBay, but this one I think is a little more special than usual. And getting it for a low price, and honestly say some of y'all just don't know the value. Who remembers where that came from? I have a big orange sweet roll, cinnamon sweet roll, make you burp. Orange and cinnamon, what a combination. Oh no, not on one of these. Another one of those ones where they chopped and sectioned the big box to make a little one. Always try to look for the shortest way to open these boxes. You can see it's a seam running up here. It's got pieces of box cardboard formed like this from here to about here on both ends. So the way that's formed, double walled here. There's somebody had to make a box on a big piece of cardboard or something. On the truck for a while too, man. It's cold. Damn. Holy shit. It's got a scrape on, but I will be damned. They said this. Well, yeah, it does have some little screw back here, but anyway. Crossman, model 760-25, 25-year commemorative from 1966 to 1991. Look at that. Look at the shape that bluing is in on the barrel of the pump tube. Look at the rear side. Look at the bluing on that sumbitch. Now it's got a scrape here and a scrape right there and right here. Some minor scratching, but the tip of the the BB loader cap to the BB magazine here is broken, so I have to see if I can find one of those. And right in through here, you see the vertical stripes? That's tiger stripes or flames like in maple and walnut. Now, this is a light colored wood with medium walnut stain on it. But anyway, you can see the tiger stripes in there. That's interesting. Most of the scratches are down here on the bottom, but you can see from looking at the sides of the buttstock, not too many scratches. Hardly any, and virtually none on top except for back here where it's been propped in a corner, it fell down, or stuff like that. The years will wear and tear. Now, he also said that this thing is supposed to work really good internally. Yeah. 4 pumps. It's getting steadily harder to pump. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now see, it's pretty. They got the metal receiver halves, die cast zinc to be precise. With it polish up nice too. But instead of having the brass bolt, it's got the plastic bolt, which to me looks exactly like the one on the Remington Nylon 66 and the Kmart version of that same rifle called the Mohawk 10C, which I have. The bolt is exactly the same, but those are semi-automatics. But I digress. Nice scope rail there, never been used. Right here, Crossman air guns, number 1 American Air Power, model 760-25. That's how you know it's the 25th commemorative right there. And right here, 760 Pump Master 66-91. This is 25-year commemorative issue. Right underneath all that fancy flourishy logo thing there. Now, what I don't understand right here is the serial number. Now, the serial number, the first 3 or 4 numbers usually denotes month and year of build, right? Well, 25 years is from 66 to 91, which is 1991. That's the 25th year, right? Okay. So, thinking of keeping that in mind, the serial number, I dig this, which makes no sense to me at all. I couldn't figure that one out. Well, it's a blizzard again, just like yesterday. Well, it's the same time of day, too. How about that? God's using a stopwatch or what? Anyway, the serial number is 1253-22412. You know it can't be 1253 like December 1953 because they didn't build them back in 53. That was like the 102, 140, 114, you know, in there. I don't. This thing is a really nice shape for $25. It's got some weight to it. I think that weighs more than my 760 variant 1 over there from was built June 1970. It was built the year I turned 14, and I saved up enough money in my paperwork to buy that at Sears Roebuck and Company in downtown Elyria, Ohio. Again, 1970. Oh, look at that. That thing is in wonderful shape, but it's heavy. In through here and everything, it feels really heavy. And it's got, right here, instead of having the 1966 through, say, 1980-ish, metal and vinyl pump piston right here. It's got the plastic connecting rod thing with that pump cup right there. That's just a vinyl pump cup. That's it. Wow. So I can basically about leave this thing the way it is and just clean it up. It's got to warm up first, obviously. But how about that? I mean, look at that darn thing. That thing is just the bluing and everything, even down here on the pump tube, no rust. The bluing, that's it's a little more, little worn, and you can see some little teeny tiny rust spots in there. So I'll rub that with Rem oil a couple times. Oh, you know what? The front sight is plastic too. It's not. It's the same ramp, steep ramp front sight like Crossman typically used back into the 50s. But this one's plastic instead of die-cast metal. Darn it. That's kind of a bummer. I like the die-cast metal. But that is just That is in beautiful shape. I mean, I can't tell if you guys are getting the right reflection from the window there, from where I'm sitting, mind you. But look at that, will you? Because the pictures the guys showed were typically blurry and the lighting's not real good, and they do that on purpose. I'm using digital cameras for several years now, and I'm learning the finer points of lighting. Lighting is absolutely everything with high definition video, which this Canon, I want to say Power Slave, no, that's Iron Maiden. Canon PowerShot does, the 2012 version. You can take a 32 gig memory card, the ones that Extreme Pro memory cards. So if you got a camera that can use a SanDisk Extreme Pro card, use it. Very little degradation loading out of the camera to the computer, which is really nice. And even single frame pictures are high definition, 720p. I get 1180 sometimes when the lighting's right. But wow. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Oh boy, I pumped it. I thought I shot that already. How about that? Shoots with some authority, doesn't it? Four stock has some wear, like right here was wearing a little light, and like right here, like something like this one. A couple whitish gray scratches right there, and the front and the bottom over here. Almost look like a pencil or something. That thing is in nice shape, all things considered. Oh yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this. Have to find. I'd like to buy another armload of those Winchester 4x32 AO scopes. They focus down to 5 yards. What's 5 yards, 10 yards. Then it goes up 30, 20, 30, 40, 50 like usual on the AO, on the objective end of the scope. You can focus that thing way down. So which is perfect for these rifles, which all the way back to the 160 Pell gun in 55 was designed for 10 yard shooting or 10 meters, which is 12 yards. Either one, they shoot very well indeed. I took the 760D pump master, but it was all the barrel and the pump was all caked with rust and everything, and I carved a star out of the bullseye at 10 meters or 10 yards. I'm sorry. With H&N sniper lights at 7.5 grain. So these longer barreled ones generally seem to like the H&N sniper light. You can look at some of my other videos where I've done some shooting and whatnot with the pump masters, you know, later ones and all that. They explain what pellets work good with the shorter barrels, whether it's rifled or not, and all that. But this 25-year commemorative, it's got one broken part on this thing that closes the BB door, and this thing's never going to see BBs again, so that's not a problem. But that's odd serial number, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to make of that. But, good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. We'll see y'all again.